on, everyone? Frost again, Veil Guardian. Sorry for any background noise. I'm out here in my car in a freaking windstorm in the middle of Atlantic City. I wanted to make this recording pretty quick because I just got a few words of news having to do with some of the update that's going to be coming up. More and more details are being released, or I should say leaked. I'm not going to say released. But it's looking like one of the big things that's going on is trading. Now, what I was thinking about, and I had this conversation with Master Shot today, has to do with, well, turning your Pokemon Go into actual money. Now, some of you might already know where I'm going with this, but you got to kind of think about it. In the world that we live in now, everything is all about digital sales, digital games, digital everything. I mean, it's not like you have a physical game for Pokemon Go. No, you got to download. So, what about going online to like eBay or one of these other, Craigslist, God only knows, and selling your Pokemon? You know, I mean, if you can trade Pokemon, it's like selling a car. I mean, you got to meet somebody somewhere or whatever. I mean, think about how much a 100% IV Dragonite max level would go for in comparison to some of the other things. I mean, there's a guy who on some site, I won't mention what one, has made over $725,000 just selling World of Warcraft accounts. He buys them and he marks them up and then he sells them. Same thing with Magic cards. I know an Alpha Shivon Dragon, I believe it was, went for like $12,000. Another one I saw went for $60,000. I've been looking it up all day today just to see what some of the stuff really gives kind of gives a pretty good market for a game like Pokemon Go that's got a huge following right now. Now, granted, okay, fine, Pokemon Go has lost a lot of its steam, but there's still millions upon millions of users, and with all these events that seem to be happening right now, it doesn't look like it's going to end anytime soon, so that could be some good news. So everybody out there who's just holding on to these Pokemon that they're not using, maybe you want to hold on to them more. I think it would help a little bit. I know people are kind of like, oh, well, that'll just kind of dilutes the way the game is. Listen, okay, I mean, people have been trading and buying since the dawn of time. Bartering is a part of this world. So anybody who wants to go and say, oh, you know, you play the game for fun. Listen, you can play the game for fun, but you can make a few bucks on the side. I mean, why not? Hell, I'm going to do it. I'll tell you right now, I got a 3,000 CP 100% Dragonite. I am more than happy to sell to somebody for the right price. Granted, of course, that whole trading thing works out the way we hope it does. You know, so, I mean, basically the way it would work is that you would have to meet up with somebody, I'm sure, within a vicinity and trade Pokemon. Unless they come out with some sort of way where you don't have to be, you know, within a certain couple of feet of somebody. But I don't know. There aren't enough details about it. But we're pretty sure that's coming, along with the PvP battle system, with the stealing Pokemon, which I'm telling you, that's one of the biggest things I'm excited about, is that PvP. I've said it time and time again. Also, we got the Thanksgiving Day event, Christmas or holiday event, whatever the hell you want to call it. You know, we got the New Year's, I believe. I'm telling you, I got a feeling something's going to happen New Year's. Something's going to happen New Year's. Gut feeling. Nobody said anything to me. Gut feeling. New Year's. I would like to see them release Generation 2 on New Year's. They don't need to give everything in one shot on an update, because that's what a lot of people are saying, is that they're going to go and they're going to drop every little bit of the update, the PvP, the trading, in one giant slope. I think they should maybe, you know, over a 2-week period of time, span it out a little bit. You know, give some people time to adjust. You know, I that's, again, my opinion. You know, what they're going to do is what they're going to do. God knows nobody listens to me. Why would they? Anyway, so that's what I wanted to get into today, and that's what I wanted to talk about today. I kind of figure you guys would like to hear a little bit of that. But yeah, I mean, think about it. If they honestly, if this whole trading thing goes the right way, I mean, you got to think about it. You could actually go onto eBay or one of these other sites, list your account. I mean, they're already listing accounts, but you could list whatever Dragon, like that particular one that you have. Let's say you have 5, and let's say you want to sell it for, I don't know, $15. I mean, you got to understand, a lot of people are unable to get their stuff that high for whatever reason. So yeah, I mean, while I was doing my research today, looking into kind of what maybe a price point would be in a lot of things, I mean, if you go and, let's say you go and decide that you want to sell your level 30 account, people are selling them for $500, kind of all over the place because there's a lot of them now. The higher level ones are a bit more, but those are hacked to high hell, and you have taken a huge risk of buying something and then getting banned. No matter what any of them say on their description, oh, impossible to get banned. No, not true. Okay, all the information is tied into the username. And if they, for some reason, come out and one day and say, okay, well, this is what we're checking for, that account still has that information that they're checking for. Okay, so you got to keep that in mind. But if you're going and selling individual Pokemon, it's kind of like having a car. You take a car, you bring it to a junkyard. Okay, you might make $500 on the whole car, or if you part out the car, you might make $1,000. So it's just something nice to look at. Anyway, if you like this video, make sure you smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe.